Good morning. It's Hump Day. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Welcome. I'll do my John Oliver. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Thank you for joining me. I'm Valerie Shepard, the founder and CEO of the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery. And today's Wednesday, and so I'm bringing you some chat to bring more joy and peace and fulfillment into your life. Little tips and tools to help you do this dance called self-mastery, mastering yourself in your life so that you can exquisitely manage whatever your life brings your way. Yay. And life brings us some really beautiful opportunities to be us and to serve as us. It's a high calling, believe it or not. I feel like it's a high calling to just be oneself these days, to just, and to be oneself in a way that honors the self and at the same time is accepting and allowing of other people's choices and how they're being and who they're being. And at the very same time is also courageous in a life-supporting, life-giving, bridge-building, gap-closing way. Think about those things. Bridge-building and gap-closing way to transform that which feels outside of love, to transform that which feels like it doesn't support life. That kind of fun stuff. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Yabba, dabba, do. I do these on my laptop. So the difference between doing it on my phone and my laptop is on my phone, it's a little bit harder for me. And so I use my laptop, and that makes it harder for me to see who's joining. So I'm sorry I'm not calling you out by name. I'm going to figure out the phone thing at some point with a selfie stick or something that I can, I can't get my phone high enough, yada, yada. So thank you for bearing with me. So today, I said in the little intro that today was all about love. And every day should be all about love. And I'm reminded of this song. Now, when I heard the song, it's by Jackie DeShannon, but it was made famous in my world and time by Dionne Warwick. And the song's name, the title is What the World Needs Now. And it goes, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Now here's the really important part. No, not just for some, but for everyone. How's that alto for you? Is that alto? I don't know. My father had a strong, really beautiful bass voice. Whew. Wow. My brother is a wicked vocalist. Grammy-nominated guy. Shout out to Michael Shepard. Hello, Saphir. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What I need now is love, sweet love. What you need now is love, sweet love. There's just too little of it being given, being expressed, being embodied. And so I thought we might talk about a way that I love to catalyze that in myself. And it's called the Metta Prayer. Do you know the Metta Prayer? It's a fabulous way to extend this heart energy, like heartfelt energy of love to everyone. So like just memorizing these 5 lines It's so easy. And I love it so much that I put it in my book as kind of the outgoing invocation for readers, and how they can kind of take everything and coalesce it into this expression. Living Happy to Be Me carries the expression of love for the self, first and foremost, and then shows you how that love can be cultivated and created in a higher consciousness vibration that emanates it to everything and everyone. So the Metta Prayer, it's actually an adaptation. There's a much longer teaching. It's from Buddhist practice, from the Buddha, on loving kindness. I even just love saying that word, loving kindness. Like, wow, that's not kindness that is coming from a place of owing or duty, but a deeper, higher vibration of loving kindness, that it's just a loving thing to do and be. Loving kindness. I keep saying it. I'm like mesmerized by the word. Try it. See what happens. See where you feel it. I am loving kindness. Beautiful. So the Metta Sutta, the Metta Prayer, comes from this much longer body of work of the Buddhas. You see it. It's many times you can go on YouTube and hear Buddhist monks chanting it in the ancient language, the Pali language. It's really amazing. The name is Karaniya Metta Sutta, and Karaniya is even shortened. So there are a lot of shortened versions of this, I think, to make it more accessible to those of us who are not deeply ingrained in the Buddhist practice. And I'm really grateful for that, because it's accessible to me. And it's a very short and easy way to open your heart and emanate like this beacon of light and love that you already are. You just have to step into it. But to open your heart and be this beacon of light and love through these words. And here they are, the simple words. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature, and may all beings be free. Deep breath, like breathing those words in. I even feel a heart opening, like an expansion in my chest, a warmth in my body. You may feel a different way. It doesn't have to be the way that I'm describing. You may feel any manner of thing as the words work with the cellular level, at the cellular level, to connect with you, to transform you even. Ooh, think about that. So let's break it down a little. These are very powerful words, and when we can carry them like in an embodied way, where we're not just thinking the thoughts, but where we're allowing our bodies to get in the groove of what this is that we're doing, what we're invoking through these words. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. We're talking about the Metta Prayer, all beings. So every line of the prayer says, may all beings. In the longer version, the Buddha talks about it differently, and there's a longer version where you actually invoke for yourself first, and then you go on to talk about others. But if we just use these 5 lines, because this can fit into your life every day, this can go into a little piece of paper in your wallet, this can be right in the middle of a tough time, you can invoke this. And here's what's really powerful of it, right? Powerful with it. The word all beings includes you. Every time I say it, I'm like, I am invoking for myself because I'm included in all beings. So you and every other living being, this is your dog, your cat, your bunny rabbit. This is nature, the flowers in your backyard. My mother has been sending some beautiful pictures of her cacti. She lives in outside of Las Vegas in Nevada, and her cacti are blooming, prolifically blooming. And she's sending me beautiful pictures of them, and they are exquisite. I have to post some. I think she posted a couple on her Facebook page. But this whole idea, this whole idea of all beings includes all of that, every living thing on the planet. And so we're invoking for the sentient, sensate beings that we are, and also all of the living beings in the kingdom of nature, of which we are a part, which is beautiful. I love that. And then the invocation for peace. May all beings be peaceful. The beauty here is that it's really not talking about political peace. It's not talking about a geopolitical concept. This concept of peace is about inner peace, where our inner turmoil is dissolved, where we are in a space of quiet expansion and the exhale, the peaceful exhale. No toil, no struggle, no striving, no self-recrimination, no regret, no anguish, no shame, no guilt, no blame. All of that stuff has been transmuted, transformed, dissolved into some form of unconditional love. Peaceful. Peacefulness on the inside carries with it acceptance, allowing, receiving. It's truly inner peacefulness of individuals is how more peace is birthed on the planet. So in creating it for yourself, you are creating and distributing it through the world. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. Yay. Playful, able to smile from the inside out, happy, your lightness of being, your ability to float like a balloon or a bubble. I love bubbles. May all beings be happy. Released from the things that weigh us down, released from the anchors. This is how you soar. Coming up, June 13th to 16th. This is how you soar. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. What is safe? Part of safety is unharmed by the self. May you feel safe in your own skin to be the full presence of you, free of your identities and being the fullness of you, safe in that, safe in worship, safe in thought, safe in breath, safe in being. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. What is that true nature? Well, what I teach about the true nature is that we are integrated spiritual human beings, made an image and likeness of this one true principle that I call God, some call the divine, some call your higher self, that we are image and likeness. We are particles of that one true essence, and the essence of that essence is unconditional love. And when we awaken to the true nature of that being us, wow, do things change. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Wow. The nature of unconditional love being in and of itself to love unconditionally. The noun becomes the beautiful verb. I love unconditionally. Meaning, starting with myself, I accept everything about me. Everything. Interesting. And through universal laws of reflection and karma and attraction, cause and effect, it's reflected back in the cycle of reciprocity. It's reflected back, but it has to emanate from me first. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. Get connected to that true nature of you that is and always has been there through every hurt, through every anguish, through every up and down. You are unconditional love. connect with it, and be it. You don't have to do it. Just be it. And then the last line, may all beings be free. Again, this is not about necessarily the politics of freedom. This is about emotional freedom, as well as the freedom to be the true nature of you, to be able to bring the full measure of you into the world. That's the Metta Prayer. Freedom from the idea of harming others, freedom from the idea that the world's not a safe place, freedom from the idea that we have to fight in order to fight, in order to win, that we have to win and they have to lose. Like freedom from all of that. True freedom that allows you to move and breathe and act and be you. So that's the Metta Prayer, the adaptation of the Buddha's teaching on loving kindness, known as the Karaniya Metta Sutta. So how do you do this? Raising your consciousness is the way that I know how. It's what I teach in my books and my workshops, raising your consciousness, releasing that in you that is the lower vibration, not good or bad or right or wrong. I don't teach that. I teach, is it serving you? So is it serving you to be anchored in your regret? Is it serving you to be in shame or guilt? Is it serving you to be in blame? Is it serving you to be in victim? Victim, villain, the dichotomy there, the duality. I'm the victim, they're the villain, they're the victim, that's the villain. Is that serving you? Is that serving the world? I can tell you if it's not serving you, it's not serving the world. You in a healed state heals the world. You in an empowered state empowers others. You in your most loving kindness state can bring healing to any situation. And I'm not naive enough to believe that that means that there aren't things that I work to change. I mean, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? That's my mission and purpose on the planet. So you can be a change agent. You might choose different tools and practices, and you might choose a different way of speaking, and you might choose a different way of engaging and inviting and inspiring and uplifting. So it doesn't necessarily mean you don't engage in building bridges through changing situations that aren't working for many. Do that. But this raised consciousness means I'm doing it from a higher vibration place. And from that higher vibration place, I'm bringing the words in the Metta Prayer to life as me. They're living and breathing as me. And when it lives and breathes as me, then wherever I go, that energy is there. It's attracting, it's like. And even in a hardened heart, that energy is still underneath the surface. And that energy can still be activated. That's what transformation is. Activating the core. So here's my request, my invitation, my encouragement. Get into a relationship with this prayer and see what happens in you as you say it, as you hold it in heart and mind. What does it unfold in you? Like, what does it ping off of in you that comes to life and creates a newness in your instrument that creates a newness in what you offer to the world, a new energy in what you offer to the world. And how does your world change? And how do you see it blossom elsewhere? May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. And may all beings be free. Thank you for being with me on this Hump Day Happy Chat. Thank you for engaging, questions, comments. Thank you for liking and sharing and spreading the good love juju as far and wide as we possibly can. Many blessings. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye now. All these buttons you got to push to shut everything down. Shut it down, girlfriend. Bye now. Hump Day Happy Chat, Valerie Shepherd, signing off.